Hey guys, this is Chris from Contempo Themes, and in this quick video, I'm going to cover adding and managing listings in Real Estate 7. So we're started off in the dashboard. We're going to go over to the left here to listings, and this will give you a general overview of all the listings you have published on your site currently, or in draft or in pending. So you can see here we have the street address, city, state, zip, or postcode, price, beds, bath, the agent or user assigned, the property ID, and the actual status. So we have for sale, reduced, sold, rental, etc., and when it was published. So let's go ahead and open one up. All right. So we start off with the title, and this is actually the street address. And there's a little note here that explains this. But if you enter anything other than the street address, the mapping for the listings on the front end of the site won't work properly. So make sure that is just a street address, and we'll get into the other fields like alternate title in a second here. So we have also the content area, and on the right hand side we have featured image, property type. These are all the various taxonomies. So bed, bath, status, city, state, zip code or postcode, country, county, community. And you also have options for these labels in the backend admin. That could be building, area, etc. And then we have additional features here. All right, now let's go back up to the top here. Okay, so now we have these tabbed area for all the various information. So we have a listing alternate title, and this is what I mentioned earlier. You can have something like downtown penthouse in that area, like that, and that'll actually override the street address from being displayed on the front end of the site. We have price prefix text. This is good for putting any kind of information in front of the price. So like a from, and then you could do like a, let's say 2,900, and then we have price postfix text, a month. So you could be like from $2,900 a month, just like that. Square foot, we got lot size, pets, parking, and property ID, latitude and longitude. This is automatically generated off of the listing address information, or you can manually enter it here. We have owner agent notes. This is not visible on the front end, as the note here states. So this is just for admins or agents to see. And we can go over here to the slider images. These are all drag and drop to reorder. You can add or upload like this. You can upload directly to the listing, or you can just select one that's already in your media library. So there you go. And let's say we want this on the front. Just do it like that. All right, files and documents. This is great for maybe brochures or any kind of maybe profit loss statements if you're doing commercial. So you just add or upload the files here. And you can, same thing as like the slider images. So you pick from the media library or upload directly to the listing itself. Now video, this you just paste the YouTube video here, and it'll automatically bring in the iframe and all that kind of good stuff. Virtual tour, you can either use an embed, which would be like an iframe from your service that you're using. You can also use a short code if it's offered. Companies like Matterport offer a WordPress plugin you can use that for. Virtual tour, so the URL, kind of the same thing. If you have it hosted somewhere else, you could paste the URL here. Let's go to brokerage. Now for the brokerage, you can see over here on the left, you have brokerages. Those are added manually from the backend admin. If you'd like to have multiple brokerages on your site for things like a property portal, things like that, you can choose that here. Energy efficiency. So if you have energy efficiency data for your listings, you can enter all that information here. And the home featured order. As the note states here, this is just for the homepage featured block. If you have all your featured listings tagged with a number, then you can manually order them how they're displayed on the homepage itself. Come down again, open house. So you can set a date, start time, end time, RSVP, yes or no, and that'll have a scroll to link that'll go to the listing contact form. And you can actually add as many or as little as you'd like there. Multi-floor plans. You open that up so you can add a title, the beds, baths, square feet, square meters, price, and the availability, and an image for the floor plan itself. And these are good for, let's say, like apartments or townhomes, or maybe if you're doing housing developments. So, and the same thing as the open house works, you can add as many or as little as you like there. And we come down to author. So this is actually the agent that's assigned to the listing. I know it says author, but this is how it works. So you would just come in here and you would have a list of all the agents, brokers, anybody that's editor role, contributor, or admin would be listed in this, and you just select them there. You also have the option of a listing expire time. This is useful for the membership and packages or the front end listing system itself. All right, so that about covers it. And if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to open a live chat or contact me in the item comments on ThemeForest. Thank you so much.